Welcome back to iPulse Sports. This is our broadcast for November 15th, 2024. I'm Swanson Gibson Jr.
And I'm Allison Wallace. Lynn Athletics is currently thriving with men's soccer leading the charge. On Monday night, they defeated Eckerd College in a 6-0 shutout. Reporter Delaney Smith has the full story. The Lynn University's men's soccer team cruised to a dominant 6-0 win over Eckerd College in their Sunshine State Conference Tournament quarterfinal matchup on Monday night. The game was hosted by the #1 seed Lynn University, and the victory extends the Fighting Knights' winning streak to 13-0-2. After having an undefeated conference play, the team was confident going into Monday's competition. What was your mentality going into the game tonight?
We have to focus on ourselves. Try to play our best game, and then every opponent will have it really hard to win against us. So we need to stay consistent and focus on ourselves.
How did you feel going into your first playoff game?
I think we were ready, well prepared. Had a good, I would say, we had a little pep talk in the practice, but we responded well. So everybody's on the same page again. And today, we thought, I think we showed what we are capable of.
The Fighting Knights controlled the game with Dominic Nagati scoring the first goal. Later, senior striker Louis Kiefer added to the score by shooting the ball into the bottom left corner, boosting Lynn's energy. Well, congratulations on a great goal tonight. Can you take us through the steps of that goal?
Was a wonderful ball of Jan, and then Dom did a great assist by distracting them, and then it was pretty open and, went past the keeper, luckily.
Lynn's momentum continued in the second half. Max Lamberts extended the lead to 3-0, finishing off a well-placed pass from Lucas Vila. The goals kept coming as Fabian Vinalik, Kiefer, and Tony Gomez each added to the tally, making it 6-0 by the end of the game. The vibes were high at Bobby Campbell today. You had a ton of fans. They were very lively. How does it feel to be playing on the big stage?
Yeah, definitely better, I think. Today with the fans in attendance and everything, the support from the kids, very fun, back home, and that's what we play for.
For Lynn, the win was more than just a score. It was a testament to their special bond and close-knit friendships.
We are really close together, everybody, through this whole board, and I think that will help us to get really far.
This win secures the Fighting Knights spot in the SSC tournament semifinals, where they will face the University of Tampa on Thursday at 6 p.m. I'm Delaney Smith for iPulse Sports.
Last night, the men's soccer team secured a thrilling victory over Tampa in sudden death overtime. As a result, the Fighting Knights will host the championship game this Sunday at 1 p.m. against Rollins College. In more soccer news, the women's soccer team showed their support for breast cancer awareness by wearing pink vests and dedicating their game against Florida Tech to the cause. Reporter Ariella Pierre was there.
iPulse was there to watch the women's soccer team play against Florida Tech on the last day of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Team members wore pink to showcase their support. We were able to cover the entire game and was there from sunset to sundown. It was a tough game with both teams remaining at 0 for a majority of the first half. Right before halftime, Lynn made the first and only goal, bringing the score to Lynn 1 and Florida Tech 0. After resuming from halftime, the game turned around badly for the Lynn team. There were yellow flags, players getting kicked, impressive passes, and amazing catches that ultimately led to Florida Tech gaining 2 points in the second half. We spoke to 2 amazing Lynn players who played both halves of the game.
Did great today. Can you tell us how you think you did?
Thank you. I think we held it out really good in the first half. We were up 1-0, and unfortunately they're a really good team. They're ranked first in our conference, so she got a lucky goal, I think, second half, and it's really unfortunate, but I think overall as a team we did really well.
I feel like we played really well. We obviously had a few mistakes which caused the goals, but overall we played a great game, and next time we play them, we'll definitely come out with the W.
While sadly Lynn lost their game 2-1, they kept their Fighting Knight spirit and will definitely be bringing it to their next games.
And when's your next game?
Saturday, senior night, so come out and support. We have a lot of seniors this year.
Definitely go out and support the soccer team. The iPulse team had an amazing time covering this story, and will continue to show our support at future games. This is Ariel Lapierre reporting for iPulse Sports.
The women's soccer team ended their season after being defeated by Rollins College in a penalty kick shootout during the first round of the SSC tournament. Next up in women's golf, standout player Amelia Ruiz is currently ranked 7th nationally and 3rd regionally last week. She was honored as the Sunshine State Conference Women's Golfer of the Week for the 2nd time this season. Reporter Lillian Carrion spoke to her.
Hello, my name is Ilian Carreon. Today I'm right here at the field course with Amelia Ruiz. We're interviewing her because she belongs to the golf women's team. Hi Amelia, how are you?
Hi Lilian, I'm good, and you?
I'm really great.
I started playing golf when I was 10 years old in Chile, of course. My parents were part of that journey, so I started for them, and it started like a hobby, and now it's still being like a hobby, but it's like more professional.
Amelia came to Florida since it is a place where she could find better opportunities for her professional career as a golfer.
I always know about Lynn because so many guys from Chile came to here to the golf team. So yeah, and I always listen about Lynn, listen good things. And then it's in Florida, so I love the weather here, so I always think about came to Lynn.
That's so cool. What about like golf? Is it like I know like it's a sport that is played like worldwide, right? But they have said that in Florida you have like the best fields. Is that true?
Yeah, of course. I mean, here we have a lot of courses different. The weather is like really nice to play golf. And yeah, I mean, wherever you go, the field is gonna be good because there are so many good players in all of America. But yeah, here there are a lot of good golfers.
Every club has a different science. Amelia knows all the science behind the golf clubs, so she explained it all in detail to me.
Okay, first we have the wedges that you always, with that one you always do like approach and shoot that are more shorter. And then we have the irons that, for example, we have, I don't know, iron 9, then you're gonna hit farther with iron 4. And then we have the woods. Yeah, first the left hand, and then you put the right hand over the left one. Yeah, okay, yeah, like this. And if you want, you can put like, yeah, your right finger over. Never give up and follow your dreams, and it's hard to be a student and an athlete, but I mean, if you want, you can.
The biggest of luck for Amelia. She will definitely qualify for Spring Nationals. My name is Ilan Carreon for iPulse Sports.
The Lynn men's basketball team recently appointed a new head coach. Coming from Indian River State College, Bill Morosco expresses his excitement for his future goals with the program. I spoke to him.
I think the biggest thing for establishing a great culture is number one is the people you bring in.
Bill Morosco was recently named the head coach of Lynn University's men's basketball team, becoming the 4th in the school's history. Having coached at numerous junior colleges and attaining much success, Coach Sco, as players call him, looks to establish a winning culture here at Lynn.
I think the biggest thing for establishing a great culture is number one is the people you bring in. And so I thought, our coaching staff did an unbelievable job of not just finding talented basketball players, but finding young men who are, about the right things, who want to be a part of a team, who you can trust on and off the court, and who work extremely hard and they care about each other and are happy for everyone else's successes. So that's kind of that's been the number one thing. After that, we've done some team building things, and our guys have bought in and they trust each other and they all work together. But the biggest thing is getting the right people on the bus, and I think we did that.
Last weekend, Coach Morosco guided the Lynn University Fighting Knights to their first win of the regular season, routing the St. Thomas University Bobcats 96-58. Coach Sco talks about getting the big win.
It's an exciting one. You work so hard from August until November, and really happy for the guys for them to see the big picture of all the things we've been working on and see that come to fruition. I thought we played really well, and I was definitely really happy with the crowd support. That we had a great crowd here, and hopefully it can spur us on to more wins just like that.
He also discusses his coaching background.
Florida originally, and so actually I'm from Palm Beach County, grew up in Wellington. Coached most recently at Indian River State College. We were a top 25 junior college in the country, and before that also coached 2 other top 25 junior college teams in Kansas, and before that I was an assistant coach at Barry, so I got a taste of the SSC there, and definitely saw how good you need to be able to compete at the highest level in this conference.
A few players shared their perspective.
So we've been bonding well. We've had a good chemistry so far this season, and Coach Morosco is leading us really well. He's pushing us to be the best that we can be. We're learning the system really well, and it's all coming together. I feel like just the vibes are a little different. We had high vibes last year. We won 17 games. Bringing in a whole new group of guys, bringing in a new coach, it's definitely something different, but everyone's adapted really well, and we've come together. Like I said, we have great chemistry so far, and we really just get along really well.
Every day we're in here, we're intense. We don't like to waste days. We like to give our all so we can get in and get out. So everything we do is pretty much, it's competitive. So if you lose, you're probably running, and not many people like to run, so we're not trying to lose.
Coach Sco, already creating a winning atmosphere. Reporting for iPulse Sports, I'm Swanson Gibson Jr. Lynn University is preparing for an exciting upgrade to its athletic facilities with the construction of a brand new softball and baseball field, complete with all the latest features. Podcaster Alana Rondonon sits down with baseball player Cole Beck to talk about the excitement surrounding this major development.
I'm your host, Alana, for today's iPulse podcast.
And Cole Beck.
And we're super excited to share that Lynn University is building a brand new baseball and softball field. And this is a big deal because these new fields are going to be top notch, and there's something our teams have been looking forward to for a while. They're putting a lot of effort into making sure these fields have everything, like upgraded seating, better turf, and even new dugouts, and possibly a concession stand. And it's really going to create a next level experience for both the players and the fans. And honestly, I feel like this is going to bring a lot of energy to our campus. These new fields will give us more chance to come together, cheer on our teams, and have fun atmosphere for everyone. I'm looking forward to seeing how this brings out more school spirit and makes game days even better. To get a better sense of how this impacts the players, I'm here with Cole Beck, a junior at Lynn University, and I'm going to ask him some questions. So, how do you feel about getting a brand new field soon?
Well, we've been hearing about it since my freshman year a couple years ago, and there's been always rumors about it, and we're all very excited for both teams to be getting new stadiums.
What upgrades are you most excited about for these new fields?
I think we're all the most excited about getting new lights, because where the stadium is now, or the field, across the street, there's an apartment complex where we can't have lights built, so now that the whole dirt lot's going to be used for baseball alone, there can be, unlimited access to whatever for us. So the lights, night games, going to be really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for those. And how do you think these new fields will impact the team and the fans?
I think it'll bring a lot of attraction because, as we've heard, there may be some concessions and, a big stands behind the home plate where a lot of people can come watch the games and have fun. So I think it'll be pretty interesting to see what we can bring in and what the school and fans can do for us.
Yeah. And is there anything specific you hope to see or experience on the new fields that you didn't have before?
I think we're all looking forward to either being turf or grass, but at the same time, I think dugouts and possibly we've heard also clubhouse where we can also hang out, locker rooms, and have our own space, because now we switch back and forth with the softball team. So looking for our own space and having our own center for us is going to be really interesting and a lot of fun. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited to go to the games and watch on the new field. That's all for today. Thanks for tuning into the iPulse podcast. I'm Alana.
And Cole Beck.
And thank you.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
William Gouge is an extraordinary runner known for his remarkable achievement of running across the United States. Reporter Eleanor Bruce brings us his story.
William Gouge is a British ultra runner who became famous for running the brutal 3,000-plus mile transcontinental run across the US. He completed this run in an astonishing 55 days and made the painful process look fun. His endurance resume also includes running 48 marathons in 30 days.
Yeah, if I can get sub 8, I'll be buzzing. I'm going to put on these last 60 odd feet and then I'll wait for the guys. But also, coming up to an hour in.
William didn't always love running. He grew up playing rugby, which is an English version of American football.
The fact that I found running is ironic, and the old me would have been like, no way.
And then lost his mum suddenly to cancer as a teenager, and he dealt with his grief by running for hours on end every day, which ultimately led him to his ultra running journey. He is a strong advocate for mental health and marries the running community with raising awareness. His mission is to fund cancer research through American Cancer Society and the Macmillan Cancer Support.
30 clicks left. Walk in the park. Supposedly.
His career has taken him in other paths. Many brands have jumped to work with him, such as Whoop, Humantra, Hoka, Giorgio Armani, and multiple hotels and airlines.
Guess what? I still smell good.
He has walked for Paris Fashion Week and is a known model.
Delicious. On your plate. Good on you, Pete.
If you have been inspired by his story and would like to support him, he has a GoFundMe for cancer research. You can follow him on Instagram at William Gouge, where he posts regularly about the charity. Reporting iPulse Sports, I'm Eleanor Bruce.
COSM is a breathtaking venue where people gather to watch sporting events. The venue, located in LA, was first opened in June 2024. Since then, it has been a popular spot for fans to enjoy their favorite sports teams with a unique experience. My co-anchor Allison Wallace reports.
COSM has changed the world of entertainment for sports fans. COSM is located in Inglewood, and this new attraction has gone immensely popular since opening in late 2022. The main star of COSM is the 87-foot diameter 8K LED dome. The dome is a front row seat for entertainment and sports events. This reserved seating comes with food and drinks available with the server or the app. In the realm of athletics, the LA Dodgers became the World Series champions Wednesday, October 30th against the New York Yankees.
Dodger fans celebrating 2 in a row as the boys in blue claim back-to-back wins.
This game was a must-watch, and many came together to experience this game at the COSM. 1,400 people packed the venue. The fifth inning rally really pushed the win for the LA Dodgers. Attendees spoke about their experience watching the World Series that evening at the COSM.
I mean, it doesn't get no better than this. Dodgers, Yankees, you know, it doesn't get no better. It's the World Series. Can't ask for more.
Cool. I like that it's like we're at the game, but also we have the other screens.
COSM is a captivating experience that is definitely recommended, especially for big sports enthusiasts. I'm Allison Wallace, reporting for iPulse Sports. NFL Weekend Blitz is a new iPulse Sports segment featuring Noah Barkley and Mitchell Kale. In this week's episode, the duo previews the biggest NFL matchups of the upcoming week, sharing their predictions and insights on the games. Check it out.
Welcome, everyone, to our brand new show, NFL Weekend Blitz. My name is Mitchell. This is Noah. And today we're talking about all the marquee matchups for just going on around the football league. So starting off, we've got the Ravens and Steelers. What do you think about that?
I there's no way, especially considering the defense of the Steelers, that it's going to be, even though Lamar can run like crazy, and not to mention he has the highest passer rating in the NFL right now, especially considering people thought he was like just a runner. That's not happening. Russell Wilson playing like his old Seahawks self.
Mr. Unlimited.
Pre 2-yard line pass.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. But he's been playing, so well. I think it'll be one of the obviously divisional rival. They play each other two times
a year
in the regular season. Not to mention they could play each other in the playoffs.
Lamar looking like MVP right now.
Yeah.
What do you think
What's
about
new?
that?
Yeah.
I mean, he could run,
and
he could pass.
You know what's crazy? He had this MVP season.
Yeah.
He has like 400 more passing yards right now than he did in his last MVP season, and he has
That's crazy.
He has like 7 more touchdowns or something.
As of now?
And as of now, at this point of last season where he won the MVP.
That's crazy.
It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, the X factor in this game is going to be George Pickens.
Yeah.
He's been playing like a top 10 receiver. 34-31. What's yours?
Okay, I think it would be 45 to 38 Ravens.
Chiefs, Bills.
Okay, so if Lamar Jackson's not winning the MVP, it's got to be Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Even though he doesn't really have any receiving weapons, I mean, I know he does now have Amari Cooper, but I don't know if he's questionable or not for today's game.
Cooper? No,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be playing.
Okay.
But yeah, Shakir, Cooper, Coleman, a wide receiver 2 or a few wide receiver 3s and a tight end. There's no established wide receiver 1, even with Amari Cooper coming in. I can't imagine that Mahomes isn't in Josh Allen's head right now.
Especially given their history and him always beating Josh Allen.
Yeah. As for injuries in the game, Pacheco is practicing, but he probably won't play. There's like a 90% chance he doesn't play. James Cook seems to be over his turf toe. I'm pretty sure that's what the injury was.
I still got the Chiefs. I think they'll continue their undefeated season, and then my bold prediction is that they'll lose not this game but the next game
to the Panthers. Okay.
Yes.
Well, sometimes you can underestimate people. I just don't know how much there is to underestimate about the Panthers. The Chiefs are going to win. I'm going to say 27-30. 30-27. No.
I think it would be 21-17. Moving on to the Texans Cowboys, we've got 2 Texas teams. Always a great game. We got CJ Stroud on one end, and then we got Cooper Rush on the other hand, who's coming in for Dak Prescott, who's out for the rest of the season. I have been saying this for a while, that Dak Prescott on the Cowboys isn't working. They're trying to force something that's not working.
They also just paid him so much money.
Yeah.
So much money. And it's really rough. It's hilarious. There's so many issues. I don't know what it is with the Cowboys and the Jets, but the Cowboys put a window in your stadium.
Yeah, that's crazy. CD Lamb just like deal with it, which that's
he couldn't see, and he said on the replay he goes like that, like I can't see anything.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, when he's your top guy, you may have to do something about it and listen to him, or might be out of there next year. Who knows?
But maybe. I don't think Mike McCarthy will be there next year.
Yeah.
But as for injuries, Kenyon Green, if I'm correct, he's out for a long time. Micah Parsons came back for 1 game last week, and he forced the ball out of Jalen Hurts' hands. I think it's going to be close in the first half. Texans will pull away, especially with Nico Collins coming back.
He's 100% now for this game.
My prediction, first half, it'll be like 10-14 Cowboys, honestly, at the beginning. Well, first half. Then as time goes on,
pull away.
I would expect the final score to be like 21-40 something. I don't even know.
It's funny. You mentioned Nico Collins as potentially being an X factor in the game. I think that the Cowboys will read that and they'll gravitate more towards him. And actually, I think Joe Mixon will be the star of the game. Before he got injured, he was number 1 in receiving yards.
Yeah.
Given all that, I think that it'll be 28 to 17.
That's going to do it for our episode today of NFL Weekend Blitz. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you soon. Yeah.
See you later.
Yep. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And that's our broadcast for November 15th, 2024. I'm Allison Wallace.
And I'm Swanson Gibson Jr. We'll return next week with another edition of iPulse Live. In the meantime, you can follow us on our website at ipulsenews.com.